Hello Hacienda La Puente, this is Ricardo, one of your tech tosas, and today we're going to spend some time talking about Flashcard Factory in PearDeck. So I know a lot of us have been using and loving the way PearDeck allows us to engage our students, but I wanted to show you one more tool that is pretty incredible. Flashcard Factory is basically, it's designed to transform the way you engage students with vocabulary. And when you play this game, you can do a lot of different things with the students. Students collaborate in groups to illustrate and define terms. And at the same time, once you play the game on PearDeck, you also have the ability to take those words and use them in GimKit. So I'm going to show you how this works. I am on the teacher dashboard for PearDeck. I'm going to log in. If you do not know what the teacher web address is, I'll get it for you. Teacher login. Over here, you have the ability to choose between Google and Microsoft. Completely up to you. I'm going to pick Google. Once you log in, over here you have your dashboard, and you probably have never noticed, or maybe you have, that over here there's something called PearDeck vocabulary. Okay, so let's go and create one. Okay, I'm going to create one really quick. I do have some already created, but I wanted to show you how simple this will be. So maybe I'm talking about shapes, okay? I'm gonna go circle. And the great thing about it is that you can just click and find the definition that you might want to use. So I'm just going to use this one. Let's add another term. Square. Let's look for a good definition. Rectangle with all 4 equal sides, okay? Let's look for maybe, let's put another one in here. Okay, let's look for the definition. Okay, I'm just going to pick this one, and let's add one more. Oh, sorry, it doesn't want to type. Why is it not working? I can't type. Here we go. Okay, let's look for the definition. Here we go. And those are good enough for me right now. So let's go ahead and go with this, okay? Now I can change the name of my vocab list. I'm gonna call it shapes test, okay? Notice that you also have the ability to import. If you wanted to do that, you could have brought the words from somewhere else, from a list that you have. You also can export the list once you're done, and you can share the list too, okay? But I created my list, so think about maybe in a Spanish class, right? Or for some kind of vocab test, this could work, okay? So I'm ready to get this going, okay? So let me move my face out of the way. Over here, you have something that says play Flashcard Factory. Let's click on it, okay? We have clicked on it, so it's going to take us to our game, okay? So notice that it tells you, make sure that this browser window is visible on your classroom projector. So maybe during your Zoom session, you are presenting this to the kids. So I'm okay. Okay, I see it on the projector. And it's going to give you a place that the kids are going to go and join, and also an address, okay? So you could basically put this in a link, on an external link on Canvas if you wanted, but I'm going to do it like this, okay? And then I'm going to join from different devices. I'm going to pretend that I'm the student. So give me a second and let me join. So you'll see that I have a student that has joined, and this is what they see, okay? I'm going to use my phone, and also I will join. So here's my phone, and then my student is basically going to enter that code. Okay, and let's go ahead and go in. So now we have, notice that this is going to switch. It's going to ask me who you are. So let's go ahead and go in. Okay, and now it should say that 2 people have joined. Okay, in a second it's going to update. Okay, so now we have 2 ready to go. Okay, and as you see all of your students join, you'll see the number of students here, but I'm ready. So let's go ahead and clock in. So now this is going to put your students in groups, okay? So you can shuffle the teams in here, but it's going to put them in random groups, okay? And it's just me playing against myself, okay? But let's go ahead and play, okay? I can shuffle the teams if I wanted to, but I'm just going to play. Let's play, okay? So now I have the definitions right here, but I want you to see what my students are seeing, okay? So my students see this right here. Draw an example of a circle. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to try and draw a circle, and then you're probably gonna see that it's a really bad circle. Okay, and I'm done drawing. This is what my kids are doing, and also it wants me to define what a circle is. Okay, so I can come in here and I can type my definition, maybe, right? A round figure, and I'm just gonna type that. Okay, and I'm done writing. Okay, so that's my answer, and I think I'm okay with it. So I'm gonna say, as my team, after we decide that this is okay, I'm going to say, yeah, that looks good. So let's go. Okay, now it wants me to do a square. Okay, so let's draw a square. So let's go ahead and look at the other students really quick. A circle, right? The definition that they gave me, and I need to draw an example, right? So my students will do the same thing that I just did a second ago. This is the other students working. Okay, I can clear, I can go back, and so on and so on. Okay, I'm done. Now I need to write an example of a circle. Okay, and then I need an example of a circle. So maybe I can come in here and I can say a coin, right? And I'm done, and I'm happy with that. Okay, so now I am done. Okay, so that one's done, and my other student is going moving along. So let's go to a square now. Let's draw a square. This is gonna be really bad. I think I could have probably used the lines, right? And it would have been better. So let's kind of clear this, and let's go ahead and actually do it like this. I think this would have been a lot better if I would have done it like this, right? So as we show our students how to do this, probably a little bit better. And even then, I don't think I did a square correctly. There you go. I'm done drawing a square, and now it wants me to write an example of a square, and I can come in here and also write whatever I think a square is, right? And I'm just gonna copy the definition. All four sides equal. Okay, and our students will continue doing this in their groups. I'm not gonna take all of your time because I want to make sure you see what happens. Okay, so I'm done. I'm okay with that. Okay, I was done with this other one too, with the other student. So let me enter that one too. Now we'll go to triangle, right? And it will be the same thing. So let me just kind of do it. Okay, I'm just going to just example. I'm just going to type anything right now, just so you see it. Okay, looks good. And a rectangle, same idea. I'm done drawing. Now I'm gonna type something, and I'm done. Okay, so it looks good. Okay, so this particular group has done all of them. Okay, the other team hasn't finished yet. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next one for the other student. I'm just gonna do it really fast. This one was what what they want me to do on this one. Let's see. So I was done with that one. So I'm just showing you what would happen. Okay, square for this particular team, and they're gonna type their definition. Okay, they're done, and now it looks good for them. Oh, no drawing yet, so let's draw a square for that one. Okay, I'm done. Okay, write an example. I did. Now they want us to do the notice that when the student does it, the flashcard comes down to the bottom, and you can actually see what they did. Okay, now they want you to do a triangle, so let's do that. Done. I want you to define it or give an example, right? So you will type that example. Done. So this is the other group that was working together. Okay, and then finally the last one. Notice how that dropped. Okay, rectangle. Okay, I'm done. And then I want to write the example, and I'm going to do that, and I think I'm done. Okay, so now that I'm finished, okay, I have turned all of them in. Okay, both teams have turned in their work. It says congratulations, you're done, waiting for the teacher. So as a teacher, you can see 4 of 4 examples over here. So now let's go to quality control. So now we look at this one. Okay, this was our team over here, and they did the circle, and then they gave us this definition. Maybe we think it's a good one, so we're gonna accept this one. So let's give it a seal of approval. Okay, how about the other team? Yeah, we like that one too. And you can kind of talk to the kids, right, and then discuss what was right or what was wrong. Okay, this one looks good. So notice how the teams are getting points. This one looks good for this other team, so now the points are there. I don't like the definition, so I don't like this one. I'm going to say no. Okay, so that one did not get the approval, right? This one might. So I'm gonna say yes, and notice how the points are gonna switch for that team. Now it's 3-2. Okay, I'm going to accept this one as a teacher. We're tied 3-3, and then this one is not gonna get the seal of approval. And now they made an amazing set. Okay, and now the great thing about it is that you actually have the ability to export this to GimKit Live. Okay, so we're gonna click that. Okay, I'm gonna give it a name, shapes, terms. Okay, and I'm gonna say export to GimKit Live. It's going to take me outside of PearDeck. Okay, it's going to give me the link. Go to the set. Okay, by definition, it's going to say that it is made by PearDeck. Okay, so it's always going to tell you that over here. Okay, and it's going to give you the different definitions, different drawings that you did. Okay, so this is where we are right now. So let's go ahead and continue. I can show the answers. Okay, if I want to sign in, if you ever created an account for GimKit, you will be able to sign in. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, now I'm here, and then notice that I have I'm logged in right now, so I can play. Okay, I can copy. So maybe I want to make this list mine. Okay, so I can make a copy of it. Okay, and now you're gonna see that now it's gonna say play live. And now if you've never played GimKit, you have different types of games that you can play with the students. Okay, just to give you an idea, I'm just gonna play the classic one right now, which is very similar to Kahoot and quizzes, but there's some incredible games in here, and we have another video that you probably have seen on how this works. Okay, let's do the classic. Okay, we can do a race, time, and so on and so on. So let's just do a race. Okay, you can give different options. Let's go continue. Okay, and now we have the game, how it's going to look. So now, besides doing the first one with the PearDeck, the kids now can also do the game with GimKit, and I'm just going to join the game so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so as a student, the student would just come in here. You could provide this again, this on Canvas if you wanted to. Our student is now joining in. Okay, okay, and now they are ready. Answer questions during cache. Okay, and they're ready to go. And it gives you some options. So once the teacher decides to start the game, which we are going to do right now, it starts the game, and now our students are playing the game. And again, my definitions weren't as good as they should be. So, but the great thing about it is that you were able to take those questions. Let me put the volume down. The great thing is that you were able to take those terms that you created with PearDeck, Flashcard Factory, and turn it into another type of game. So this is how you can use the Flashcard Factory game on PearDeck and then turn it into a GimKit. If you have any questions, please contact any of your tech tosas. Have a great day.